It is indeed a very memorable night tonight. It is a great honor that is bestowed upon me and upon my friend and colleague, Virgil Espino.
The experiences that we got at TMI were mainly formed by these two guys. They were so involved with what the boys did there and what we did, good or bad, that they really made a lasting impression on all of us.
I am so grateful that my parents gave me the opportunity to go to Texas Military Institute. Looking back on it, it's one of the best experiences of my life. And one of the most important experiences of my life was getting to know Prof. Espino. He was fair. He was a wonderful teacher. He encouraged us. He did not allow us to give up. He always was lifting us up.
Besides being a very good teacher of science, he was a very good teacher of life lessons. And I will never forget just some of the little smart things he told us. I think he knew who his audience was. We didn't have a lot of life experience, of course, because we were very young, but I think also we were very sheltered, and he told us what life was really going to be.
Our class was probably one of the first classes. Girls were coming right after us. We saw that coming. So we were one of the last classes there in the early 70s. That Vietnam was still a big part of what was happening. The military was huge. There was backlash in the communities. But for us, TMI was a haven. And with professors like Mario and Virgil, we always felt protected.
I think that God gave me something that I cannot describe, but you know, it is almost impossible to be the father of, let's say, 70, 80, or 90 people. But each one of them was to me like a son or like a daughter.
Mario was kind of like a big brother almost. He had his whole family lived in Old Main. So I appreciate not only what he gave for us, but for what his family gave up to have us be part of their family.
Prof and Mario are very similar, and two distinct individuals that did a great deal for TMI, both the old school and the new school. And both of those men gave to their students because they loved them and cared about them, and felt that they should make an impact on not only the school but their community.
Speaking for myself, for the class of 1986, for the thousands of students that they've taught, we say thank you so much for everything you did, for dedicating your life not only to teaching students about life and about the subjects you were teaching, but teaching us about wisdom and about critical thinking, about doing the right thing, about being good people. And that's the one thing that I always carry away, and the one thing that I always think about when I think about Colonel Espino or I think about Miss Rivela.
And I don't know how much Latin I remember. I you know, agricolae, and I could probably still conjugate a verb, but that experience and the fact that he was such an excellent teacher and knew when to give you a little leeway, cut you a little slack, and knew when to threaten to screw you to the wall, meant I learned a lot.
The admiration I've heard today from all of these men here about Prof. Espino and his influence on them over the years and how it made a difference in their lives is a telling story of how teachers and educators should all be regarded. And Prophet Espino, you're the best. God bless you.
Both of you men are great men. And it is clear through all of the people that have come out of the woodwork to film testimonies, all the people that are here at the gala, all of the people through your 30 years of work, that you didn't just teach school. You shaped men and women. You changed lives. And that is work that will last far beyond you. It'll last far beyond even some of them, because the things that they have done will now change the generations that come after.
TMI asked us to take students that would sing Christmas carols to the mental institution in South Presa. So we went out there, and it was a big area, I mean big area indoors, with a lot of big glass windows indoors. People sitting down, and we were standing on the ledge of this. You could step down, were more chairs and stuff like that out there, but we were out here singing. When we got through singing Christmas carols, we said goodbye. We started to go out the door, and there was a big yell, "Stop! Nobody move! Nobody move!" The biggest man I had ever seen, with 2 or 3 boys his size standing by him. And then the nurses and the people who heard him in the hospital started running around trying to, says, "You don't leave until you sing God Bless America." And I turned around like a fool. At that time I was very young and stupid, more than today. And what did I do? I said, "Okay, kids, let's go sing God Bless America. Let's give it to them and let's go home." And the kids look at me like this, high school kids, all of them. I said, "What?" Everywhere in World War II where you went, you passed by a bank on Sunday and you heard the workers inside cleaning up, and you heard the radio and it was playing God Bless America. You went to gas up your car, God Bless America. Everywhere you went, God Bless America. I told the kids, "Come on, follow me." And I started yelling the song. Irving Berlin wrote it years before and came to live in the United States. He said, "God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean, white with foam, God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home." We are glad that the school has progressed as far as it can, and we're glad that Mr. Rivela has lived long enough to see his results among his students become better citizens, and they are now running the country. And we are glad and grateful to God because He blesses America. Thank you.